Hi, my name is Zenande and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share this video and this channel with your loved ones and your friends. And to my returning subbies, thank you so much for your support and thank you for watching my videos. As always, let's jump right into today's video. I feel like I've never done that, like introduce myself, like, yeah, I haven't done that. This is actually the first time. Anyway, so today, darlings, I tried to shoot this video like midweek, but then it wasn't popping, guys. My wig was like, no, girl, no, we're not doing this with you. No, not anymore. My wig is tired. Like, my wig is tired. Anyway, it looks like it's gonna rain in Cape Town. But we've had such a wonderful weather today. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Let me not get carried away. Oh guys, I have a slab. So today we're playing a game. Well, I'm playing a game. I'm answering some questions rather. Never have I ever questions. And I have a paper up. On one side I've written I have, if I have done that particular thing. I just want to check if I'm looking proper. So on one side I have, and then on the other side I have never. So I have 25 questions. It's now 24 because I discovered that I repeated one question. So I have 24 questions that I'm going to be asking myself. I might just make up one, in order to compensate for the other one that I repeated. So yeah, I have 25 questions that I'm going to ask myself, and then I'm going to answer them as well. So I hope you will enjoy this video. Let's do this thing. First question. Never have I ever shoplifted. Never, guys. Thank you, bye. Well, not for as long as I can remember. I might have done it when I was a kid, but no, not in adulthood. No. Never have I ever been arrested. No, guys, so no, I've never been arrested. I carry myself well. Yeah. Never have I ever dined and ditched the bill. Never. See, the thing is, my cousin advised me that whenever I go out, either with friends or someone is taking me out, I must always order something that I can pay for or something that I can afford, in case that person decides to ditch me or they decide that I must pay for my own food so I could be able to pay for it. So don't order something that looks like a flying rabbit or whatever, something that you can't afford, if it happens that the guy or the person that takes you out or the person that took you out just vanishes or decides to ditch you, and then you are left there with the bill that you can't pay for. So yeah, whenever I go out, I always carry my purse with or my wallet with, and I always make sure that I have money so that if it happens that the person or the friend cannot pay for my food, then I can always be covered. I do that as well with my fiance. When he takes me out, I carry my purse with me just in case. So shout out to my cousin. Thank you for the advice. Next question. Never have I ever shellered a guy. I have. I'm gonna say it with my chest. I have. But my chest is so painful. I don't know what's up. I have. I saw that my fiance was kind of interested, but he was a bit shy when we met. So I was like, Mugai, take my numbers and give me yours. And then we started chatting on WhatsApp. I was still on WhatsApp at the time. So yeah, guys, I made the first move. I might not have shellered him, but I made the first move, right? So that should count as ukshell. Next question. Never have I ever been a one-night stand. No, guys, you see the way that I carry myself with such sophistication. in class that I could never be a one-night stand. Zange ndawinwa, guys. Like never. I've never been winward by nobody. So yeah, guys. Next question. Never have I ever failed a grade. I'm kind of in between with this one. I've never failed a grade in high school or at school, but in tertiary, I've failed some modules. But when you fail a module, you only repeat the module, don't repeat the whole year. So yeah, I've failed some modules and I've had to repeat them. And life carried on. I passed the rebellion and I graduated. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. Anyway, next question. Never have I ever been on a blind date. I've never. Although I have a story. So there was this guy. On my first year, I was doing my first year. This guy, I think it was the time of Mixit. He contacted me on Mixit and he said he wanted us to meet. I was like, okay, but let's rather meet at a public place and in a neutral place as well, a public neutral place. So he said, okay, let's meet at a bus terminus. I came with my whole squad, guys, because I was scared like that. I don't know why the guy wanted to meet, but anyway, I asked him what he was wearing. And then he told me. And when I saw him from a distance, I was like, no guy, never. Then I ditched him. Like, I went the other way. And what did I say? I don't remember what I said to him. But I found out later that the guy was dating a friend of mine that I was in high school with. Why the guy wanted us to meet, I don't know till this day. I really don't know. So, yeah. Never have I ever forwarded a message to the wrong person. Haven't we all? Guys, there's a meme that says, I'm going to actually post it. I'll paste it somewhere, yeah. That you send notes to the church group and then you delete. For me, I've been in a situation like that. I copied and sent a message to my boyfriend, and that guy, that text was sent to me by someone who was interested in me. But I was like, no, I'm in a relationship. And it was earlier on in our relationship. I wanted to send the message to a friend of mine, but then I sent it to my boyfriend. And I had to come up with a story real quick. I told him that the message was sent to me by a friend of mine, and then I copied it by mistake and I sent it to him. So I don't know if he believed that story, but yeah, we move. Next question. Never have I ever been dumped, refused a breakup. There's 3 sections to this question. And been on a relationship break. I've never been dumped. I don't know. I've only dated a few guys and none of them ever dumped me. We just ended things, or we just left them, and then we assumed that we were over. So I've never been dumped. Refused a breakup, I have. And look at us now. We are engaged. I guys see with this one, I think I kind of saw that the guy didn't mean it. So, and I still loved him. So I said, no, you can't break up with me. Nobody breaks up with me. And then a relationship break. No, I've never. See, I don't know what happens during a relationship break. What do you do? Do you assume the role of a wife? Because that's what I would do. So no, I've never been on a relationship break because I don't know what happens. So what are we supposed to do during the relationship break? So no. Never have I ever fainted or fell in public. Guys, I have fainted in public. I was on a train from Kenilworth. We were staying in Kenilworth at that time. I was still in varsity. So we were staying at a flat in Kenilworth, and we used the train because it was the quickest and the cheapest transport we could use. Unlike a taxi that takes forever to figure wherever you are going, it takes about an hour, because on a taxi bus Cape Town, they wait for you even when you are bathing. If it's in their Linde, they will do that. So we used the train, and the train was packed. It was it was in the morning, so the train was packed, and I don't think my feet were touching the floor, and I kind of think I'm claustrophobic, so I couldn't breathe. It was packed, guys. I couldn't breathe, and the last thing I remember is the train approaching the basement to go and park, and then kwesiba. And then the next thing I remember, I think someone called me before I could hit the floor, and then and they were asking if I'm fine, could I walk? I said no, I'm fine. And that was it. Next question. Never have I ever stalked my ex. You don't deserve the FBI. You don't deserve EPI to investigate you or to go after you. If you are my ex, you belong in the past. So no, I wouldn't waste my resources and stalk you. Why would I waste my data on you? That's why you're an ex. So, or my exes, the only person worthy of being stalked is my current. So thank you, bye. Never have I ever smoked weed. No, I've never smoked weed. I've never eaten ganja muffins, but I have used weed. I have used weed for medical reasons or for health reasons, not medical, rather health. Growing up, I used to have this phobia. I don't know if I was never diagnosed with the asthma, but I used to have this phobia. So I was told that weed is good for that, to cure that or to heal that or make you feel better. So yeah, I boiled it. I can't remember who got it from me. Then I was still young, and yeah, boiled it and I drank it. Yeah. Next question. Never have I ever peed or number 2'd on myself. Never, but the elders have been telling me that stage is coming. See, later on in your life, you will experience such. It happens to the best of us or to the best of them. But I've had a near miss, guys. I was traveling by bus from the Eastern Cape to Cape Town. And whenever I travel or whenever I change the environment, I always get bloated. So my stomach kept on making these noises or these sounds like I had to vibrate the phone somewhere. And you know, there's only 11 phone number 1. And if they stop at the garage halfway through, you can't now run and do number 2 because it's packed. And so I managed, thank God, I managed to keep it in until I arrived in Cape Town. And luckily my fiance was around, so he came to pick me up at the bus terminus or at the bus station. And then when I got home, guys, the first place I went to was the bathroom. Nemis Yangempela. Next question. Never have I ever consulted a Sangoma to get love back. I've never done that. That's not my style, guys. believe that if someone is meant to be with you, they will be with you. If you are meant to be together, you will be together. If it's over, it's over. But then if they come back and you still feel the same way, then let it. But don't force it, because now it's going to be forced love. And you don't want that. Because these does a black magic, they don't end well. They always end badly. So I've never consulted a Sangoma. I don't believe in them. So yeah. Next question. Never have I ever been in love at first sight. I'm gonna say it with my chest. I have. I have, guys. Met the guy February 21st, Friday, and I looked through the magazine. I saw a ring that I wanted for my wedding, as my wedding ring. And yeah, guys, like, I liked him the day I saw him, and I knew that he was gonna be my husband. So yeah. Never have I ever kissed a girl and liked it. Guys, and got to me to that point. The opposite sex is still the one that I'm attracted to, still the sex that I'm attracted to. So I've never kissed a girl. I've never explored that much. Yeah, but so far so good. I'm not playing for that other team. Maybe later in life, you never know. Maybe later in life, you never know. Okay? Next question. Never have I ever been in a physical fight with my best friend, or never have I ever had a physical fight with my best friend. Never, guys. I'm a lover, not a hater. I'm not a fighter. So no, I don't fight. Look at this. Look at this face. Do I look like I want scratches? No. So guys, no. N to the O, no. And N to the ever, never. Next question. Never have I ever farted in an elevator and someone walked in. I might have done it, but I don't remember. But no, never. I've farted in a room and someone walked in, but I've never farted in an elevator and that would be awkward though. But now it's never happened. Unless someone farted and they left me with a fart. And then someone walked in and thought that it was me. But now. Next question. Never have I ever looked through someone's phone without their permission. Do you know the song Permissions? I have, and that is not a good idea. It's not proper, but we do it anyway. Yeah, I've looked through my partner's phone in the phone. Looked through I've looked through someone's phone, guys. I always want to know what people think and what people write. So I do that. It happens. Anyway, never have I ever phoned my... Let me rephrase. Never have I ever phoned my partner's mom to ask her to call him to order. Order, honorable member, order. Order, honorable member. Whew. I've done that. I've done it, guys. See, the thing is, the story behind, the motivation behind phoning the mother. I can't be sitting at home waiting for you while you're out with your friends having the time of your life. And then you come back in the wee hours of the morning and then I must be fine. No, guys, ubuthongo abuhli. Diagodola. I've had to consult guys, mama, and be like, please call your son to order, because this thing is not proper. And you know what they say, a problem shared is a problem halved. So why not, guys? I can't stress alone. He's your son, you need to stress as well. So bye. Next question. Never have I ever run out of petrol in the middle of nowhere. Quanti, guys, things that happen. No, I've never. I always have petrol in my car. I always make sure, unless go rough. And I had a near miss with this one as well. I was traveling from M17 to Entlin. I think the next day was payday or something. And my fuel gauge one was on zero, guys. It was on zero. I drove for about 20 kilometers, and the Lord was faithful. Ndafika safe endlini ingaphelanga ipetrol, and that was the last time I drove go zero. I was so stressed. Yeah, ndandicime ne-radio, guys. I even switched off the radio because I thought maybe it's okay petrol, and I couldn't imagine myself standing beside the road. And it's not like I would have had money weighing this okay, I'll park the car here and then I'm gonna go and get the fuel. No, I didn't even have money for the fuel. So yeah, that was a near miss. Let's move on to the next question. Never have I ever eaten food that fell on the floor. Who doesn't do that? We all do that. I mean, I do. I have. Especially if if the food falls on the floor up endlini, I know how clean the floor is. I know how clean the place is. But if it happens somewhere else, then no, thank you, bye. I will not. No, I don't care if it's the 5-second rule or what. No, thank you. Not going in down. But here endlini, it could be a minute or so. I don't care. Think second last question. Never have I ever been with a former lover of my best friend. Girl code, guys. You don't date your friend's ex. I don't do that. I think it's written somewhere in the black book. You don't do that. And besides, my friend's type is not my type, guys. I mean, we like different things. Her cup of cake is not my cup of tea. You see what I mean? Oh, my daughter is making a hell of a noise. But anyway, yeah, I've never done that. The last question, never have I ever been mugged or robbed. Well, me, never. But people have been robbed in my presence. I'll tell you the story. So this one night, 2 of my friends and I were sitting in my friend's room. We were still at Res that time. We were still in varsity. And they were having wine. And then to a long street. Now, if you're from Cape Town, you will know what goes down in Long Street. Ziyabuya a Long Street. So we decided, okay, let us go to a Long Street. And it's only like a walking distance if you're a student. I mean, we used to walk for Ikashelite or long distances. And at the time, I think cabs were very expensive, and there were no Ubers and Taxifys at the time. Kwagweza meter taxis that were very expensive for us as students. So we decided, okay guys, let's walk to a long street. So a friend of mine had her little purse with, and it had lip gloss. I think she was carrying 100 rands and her phone. And then my other friend was carrying his phone. I decided to leave my phone, my very expensive phone, in my friend's room, as well as my keys, because I lived with res that was opposite hers. And then my daughter, and then we walked I think hardly 200 meters from Erez is Gelam Kuba. Out of nowhere, guys. I think about 4 guys, and they put a knife on my friend's throat. But Saba. So they took her purse, they took her phone, and then they proceeded to the guy. He was walking behind, and I think he's the one that got us robbed. I think he's the one that got us robbed, because he was hollering on the call. He was on the phone, on a phone call, and he was hollering. So they were like, hey, someone phone. So they grabbed the phone and then baslies. And then we were like, hey, did we just get robbed? Like, she said, shook. And then we decided, okay, let's go after them. I don't know if that's when Zandoni process movement, because we had no weapons with us. And then we decided, okay, let us rather walk to the police station, because the police station was close by. We went to the police station. Saka's story said, you know, the purple. They were like, hey, Shamin, come and hear the story. And then they told us, no, there's nothing we can do. The guys vanished into thin air, and we don't even know where to go and look. So basically, you don't even know what they look like. So none we can do. That's what they said. And yeah, our night ended there. We had to go back to Erez and go and sleep. The night that we declared was young turned out to be very young. So yeah, I've reached the end of the questions and answers, and yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yeah guys, that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment on the comment section, and share this video with your loved ones and your friends. If you haven't subscribed, must I now subscribe for you? Please do the right thing and subscribe. It's free. Please stay safe and God bless. Bye.